Hi, it's Grace Pike. I'm back with 5Features. Today we're out here at the Fort Smith National Cemetery. This year we are working with Christmas Honors to show you what they're doing different this year due to COVID-19 and how they are honoring our active and veteran military. Thanks for watching.
I'm Billy Dooley, retired Lieutenant Colonel from the U.S. Army. I served in or retired from the U.S. Army in 1981, and I spent my whole career in aviation. Christmas honors just means everything. This National Cemetery here in downtown Fort Smith is very unique. Most of them are out on the edge of town or a few miles out, and we're right here. This is actually a tourist attraction, and the veterans, it just means everything to them. I think you can safely say Fort Smith has always been an Army town. It's from the very beginning protecting this area, and then of course law and order came with Judge Parker over here. It's a tourist attraction. We have the only hanging judge. He hanged them high, and they said this is the only place that still has a place that you can actually hang people, and it's right here as a tourist attraction. Probably the most prolific person from the Army that's buried here was General William O. Darby. He founded the Army Rangers, and people have been coming here for years, Rangers, young men that never knew him. They just know the history and the heritage, and they want to come in there and see where General Darby was buried and visit his home place over here on 7th Street. Well, of course, the very name, Fort Smith, that was originally a fort right out on this point behind where we're standing right now. And it's been pretty well continuous, and of course the National Cemetery here is the real linchpin, because that's the tie. We've gone through all the periods of war, and but we have two soldiers from the Civil War. They're buried north and south. Soldiers are buried here, and it's been going on like that ever since, every time there's a conflict somewhere. This year, the Veterans Affairs will not allow us, because of COVID-19, they will not allow us to decorate like we have in all these years up to this point. So we're going to alternative methods and use our imagination, and we plan to call every name and ring a chime after each name, just like they do on 9/11. And that will take some time, but we'll set up 7 places out here within the section, in the cemetery itself, and each name that's buried here will be called. Chaffee Crossing out there, it's all a part of the Christmas Honors, and we'll be able to have a drive-through with exhibits out there. We'll just have an alternative to it. If we can't decorate here, we will be a certain amount of decorations here, but there will be new exhibits and new things that should make the folks in Fort Smith proud. Well, I'd say if you're military oriented at all, you have to appreciate Christmas Honors. It's very unique around it. They have other national organizations that are similar, but nothing like this Christmas Honors here, where we put the wreaths on every grave, and we have the children involved. We have just citizens in town. That tells you something right there. They all have if they're not military, they have someone, their relatives, they always have someone that was military that they can look up to. And they want to make sure this cemetery stays here forever. I used to bring, every time I had an industrial prospect come into town, I always made this a stop, drive through here, and they'd say, "My goodness, isn't this beautiful? This is like Arlington." Well, it's more controllable, and you can drive around and see the whole thing, whereas Arlington, you have to go in segments. It's gotten so big now. But anyway, this is, it's very meaningful to anyone and everyone in Fort Smith.
Thank you to everybody that helps out with Christmas honors and everybody that serves our country, and hope everybody has a great holiday this season.